My husband served me divorce papers 3 hours after we buried my brother. He was still in his black funeral suit, tie loose, rain on his shoulders. He looked me dead in the eye and said, "I'm going to marry your brother's wife. Sign, Emily." I smiled and signed, because I already knew he'd regret it. My brother died the way nightmares happen. One drunk driver crossed a median and hit him head on. The strongest man I knew became a coffin under white lilies. At the graveside, my husband didn't hold me once. He kept glancing at my brother's widow, sunglasses on in the rain, crying like she'd practiced. We got home and he dropped a thick envelope on the counter like it was junk mail. "Read these tonight," he said. I opened it and my brain stalled. Divorce papers. He poured bourbon and sighed like I was an annoying meeting. "Best timing," he said. "Clean break." I whispered, "My brother was buried today." He didn't blink. "I know," he said, and then, "I'm going to be with her." When I asked how long, he said, "A while," like it was a hobby. He called me too emotional, praised her ambition, and finished with, "You were never built for the life I want." I should have shattered something. Instead, I remembered a voicemail I hadn't listened to yet, my brother, 2 nights before he died. I waited until my husband's taillights vanished, then pressed play. My brother's voice was tired and urgent. "Emmy, don't trust anyone until Richard Lawson reads the will." My stomach went cold, because he didn't say if, he said until. The next month, my husband and the widow stopped hiding. Steakhouses, weekend trips, smiling photos. He even wore my brother's coat in one post, like a trophy. A week after the funeral, I went to my brother's company and found my husband in my brother's office, behind my brother's desk, acting like the throne fit him. He called it stability. He said, "Someone has to step up." Then he finally said the quiet part out loud. "She inherited everything." He meant the widow. He thought marrying her meant owning my brother's life. I nodded like I believed him, and I waited. Day 30, we met downtown for the will reading. They arrived early, dressed like a luxury ad, smiling like they'd already cashed the check. The lawyer opened a folder and said, "Your brother